Did you know that approximately 75% of silent films ever made have been lost to decay or destruction? Fun facts. Big Ben is not the name of the clock tower at the UK Parliament, but the name of the bell inside it. Over 350,000 known species of beetles exist, which represents about 40% of all known insects. Benjamin Franklin invented a musical instrument used in the original score of The Nutcracker, called the glass harmonica. Astronauts are not allowed to consume fizzy drinks like cola in space, because without gravity, the gas bubbles don't rise to the top and separate from the liquid. The Flash once accidentally traveled to the Marvel Universe, prompting a friendly race with Quicksilver, Marvel's speedster. Before becoming the ruthless killer Bullseye, he was a talented baseball pitcher, once killing a man during a game just for the thrill. Supergirl, unlike her cousin Superman, was a teenager when Krypton was destroyed, giving her a much deeper memory and pain from their planet's loss. After Superman's death battling Doomsday, 4 different heroes emerged claiming his legacy, including a cyborg Superman and a teenage clone. The Atom once journeyed inside the human body, navigating veins and neurons to save a fellow hero. Albert Einstein's brain was kept in a jar for 43 years for scientific study. Almost 100% of the electricity in Iceland comes from renewable sources, particularly geothermal energy. Athens, regarded as the birthplace of democracy, only allowed about 10–20% of its population to participate in the political process. The first artificial Christmas trees were developed in Germany in the 19th century and were made from goose feathers dyed green. There's an estimated 20 million tons of gold dispersed in ocean water, but it's only present in minuscule amounts, making it currently impractical to extract. The Venom symbiote has bonded with a number of different hosts, including Deadpool and the Hulk. Lex Luthor once became a beloved hero, and even the President of the United States. Wonder Woman once worked as a fast food employee, serving tacos while in disguise and living among the humans she vowed to protect. Hawkeye and Black Widow, despite their closeness in the movies, have occasionally been at odds in the comics, even coming to blows due to their different moral compasses. In a rare partnership, the Justice League and Power Rangers teamed up in a crossover series to battle against their combined foes. The human brain has an estimated storage capacity of 2.5 petabytes or 1 million gigabytes. In ancient times, the Aztecs created floating gardens known as chinampas to utilize lake areas for farming. Monarch butterflies travel up to 3,000 miles in their migratory journey, one of the longest in the insect world. Fraser Island in Australia is the world's largest sand island. Humans actually emit a small amount of light, but it's 1,000 times weaker than what our eyes can perceive. Wolverine's adamantium skeleton doesn't just make him virtually indestructible, but also dramatically increases his weight, making him weigh around 300 pounds. In the Injustice alternate universe, Superman becomes a tyrant after being tricked into killing Lois Lane, enforcing a global dictatorship. Aquaman's telepathic abilities are so potent that he once reached out to Martian Manhunter's mind, despite Martians being highly resistant to telepathy. During the Blackest Night event, Batman was resurrected as a zombie by a Black Lantern ring, turning him against his allies in a ghastly showdown. When Beast from the X-Men further mutated, he didn't just get bluer and furrier, his intellect also surged, making him one of Marvel's foremost geniuses. Gangster Al Capone was influential in putting sell-by dates on milk bottles to ensure safety and quality due to his concern for his family. Ants stretch and yawn when they wake up from their naps, just like humans. More than 80% of our ocean is unmapped, unobserved, and unexplored. Some studies suggest that plants can scream in their own way by releasing an ultrasonic sound when under stress or harm. Electric eels generate electric shocks to navigate, communicate, and locate prey, even in murky waters. The Silver Surfer once wielded Mjolnir, becoming a blend of cosmic and godly power. In an unusual crossover, the X-Men once met Star Trek's original crew, battling enemies together. There's a version of the Justice League in an alternate universe called the Justice Lords, where they rule the Earth with an iron fist. Batman once battled the iconic horror figure Dracula, becoming a vampire himself to defeat the King of Vampires. Black Panther, the king of the high-tech Wakanda, once replaced Daredevil as the protector of Hell's Kitchen while Matt Murdock was away. The internet is largely transmitted across oceans through over 750,000 miles of underwater cables. The ancient Mayans were making rubber balls for sport over 3,600 years ago. Bacteria communicate using a chemical language in a phenomenon known as quorum sensing, which allows them to act collectively. Kakadu plums, native to Australia, contain the highest recorded levels of vitamin C of any fruit in the world. Roald Dahl, author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, was a taste tester for Cadbury chocolate as a schoolboy. Vampire bats can consume up to half their body weight in blood per night. Turkeys were first brought to Britain in 1526, meaning that medieval Britons never feasted on the bird. Before Edwin Hubble, it was believed that the universe was static and never changed. Oymyakon, Russia, is the coldest permanently inhabited location on Earth, having once recorded a temperature of -67.7 degrees Celsius. Zebras have black and white stripes to manage their body heat. Each stripe has a different temperature. Subscribe!